Not to stay on the topic of my favorite rising streamer for too long, but at the same time, she does deserve the time of day. I'll give her some airtime. The GOAT! Frogan, take it away, sweetheart.
Wake up.
Ooh, what?
The dumb bitch is telling you to wake up.
And lawsuit. And GoFundMe.
Wake up, Ethan. Wake up. Time to be awake, Ethan.
Oh no. Yeah, that's great. Look at the glow up, guys. Look how he matured and look at the empathy. You can really see the empathy in his $500 a month apartment.
Wake up, Ethan. Ethan.
Wake up. Yeah, they're all cooked, bro.
Base?
Bro, why she look like that one female chipmunk from Alvin and the Chipmunks?
Base?
I love life. Life is good. And when people like Frogan exist, it's like, you know what? If I ever have a bad day, sure, my day might suck, but at least I'm not Frogan. Welcome back to the 25th billion Frogan video. And trust me.
Also, listen, obviously the conflict is complicated, but let's just...
I'm not Frogan. Welcome back.
I mean, the hat that just says the word Palestine, like what? This is just a word. This isn't even like a message. It's just a word. Palestine, Israel, Buffalo Wild Wings. It's like, I feel like you're just saying, like, it's just a word. How about free Palestine? You know, at least make the hat make some sense.
Back to the 25th billion Frogan video. And trust me, I was working on something else. You know, I'm always cooking. The kitchen is always on fire. I had to put that out for a second, just for a second, because some massive breaking news for the unemployed just dropped, which involves, once again, the cutest girl of all time.
Bro, why is she wearing a checkers board?
TBH. You know her. You love her. She goes by Frogan. And I've been getting told that I'm pronouncing her name wrong. It's actually Frogan. Hell nah. I'm not saying it like that. She will forever be Frogan to me. But anyways, getting back to the topic. You guys read the title. Hopefully it got monetized so I could actually call it what I want to call it. But in case I don't, the original title for this video was, Are You Actually Retarded? The last time we spoke about Frogan was about 3 days ago.
Yeah, bro. I hate to break it to you. YouTube didn't like that one too much.
With this Certified Hood Classic thumbnail and title, and then
I love the AI generated slop meta. It's actually so great because like the content is slop, so make the thumbnail slop too. You know, top it off, put a cherry on the slop, you know, cake.
The last time we spoke about Frogan,
it's
about
great.
3 days ago
And it's awesome, dude. Honestly, I think if you want to consider this deceptive marketing, it's fraud, it's dishonest. You know what else is dishonest? Spreading false allegations, which all these people do to some extent. And if they don't do it, they do something else, which is pretty fucking bad. So, wallahi, they deserve it.
This Certified Hood Classic thumbnail and title, and there was her getting sued by Ethan, crying.
And also, if you're Frogan in denims, do you not look at that and think it's a little funny? Like, isn't this like a little bit funny to you? That your life and your job is like, it has the chance of you waking up and seeing this? Like, this is part of this, the system and the feedback loop of your life and how you earn money. And that's kind of hilarious.
With this Certified Hood,
like, this is sort of the YouTube / content creator equivalent of like a work accident with large machinery. Someone goes to work at like a factory or something and then accidentally, you know, they get their foot sucked into a hydraulic press or something and they die. This is your version of that. And isn't that kind of funny that it's not that bad?
Classic thumbnail and title.
She can't buy food anymore.
And there was her getting sued by Ethan, crying, coping,
Hassan's son or Frogan daughter?
Begging for money on GoFundMe. And about 2 days ago, she decided to go on her platinum selling podcast called the Arabs podcast. She decided to go
Bro, that is such a crazy logo.
Platinum selling podcast called the Arabs.
Oh, it's just a pink camel. Oh my goodness.
Arabs podcast. She decided to go on her Grammy Award winning podcast and talk about the situation, a lot of juicy details. But before we get into that, no, I'm not gonna ask you to subscribe, even though you should obviously subscribe.
Right.
The inspiration behind this video and this title is this tweet from a few days ago. She says, taking the week off. Thank you all for the support. If you want to continue to support me in my legal defense, here's the GoFundMe. See you all soon. Now,
it should be made very clear that it's not a tax-deductible donation. It is not a charitable tax write-off at all.
now, I ask myself this. Are you retarded? Are you actually retarded? What do you mean you're taking a break? You're literally being sued right now. You need $200,000 and you think the best idea is
200 bands is the cost of the lawsuit? Yeah, you're cooked. Yeah, no. I don't know how to tell you this, but you gotta find someone to finance that, okay? See if there's any rich Arab billionaires that will sympathize with the fact that you fucked yourself like this.
yeah, I'm gonna go on a little vacation, guys.
Hey Cheeto, if you were in an accident and needed CPR to survive, if you had to pick one of the following to perform mouth-to-mouth, do you pick Frogan, Denims, or Caseytron? Okay, immediately a very disturbed chatter just replied to that with Frogan 100%. So first of all, buddy, I'm not going to time you out for that because I want the whole chat to see what you just wrote. That's okay. We'll leave that on display. My answer, so you're saying if I need CPR to live, yeah, I'm dead. My life has ended there, and that's the way that it has, this is how it goes. I die with dignity. I die not being a victim. I can live and be a victim and for the rest of my life be referred to as the guy who was orally molested, or I can just go out. Everyone's time comes. My time just happened to be right there, and that's okay. Also, yeah, I think mouth to mouth from Caseytron would kill me faster, because what would happen is I would get like secondhand smoke from whatever laced weed she's smoking, and it would kill me on the spot. And also, if I'm getting mouth to mouth, which means I'm laying down and she would be on top of me, so it's not only the suffocation that I'm against, it's the gravity force of Caseytron compressing me like a literal hydraulic presser. So I think that it would result in my death anyway.
Even though I need the money and I need to start raising money for my own legal fund, I'm actually gonna take a break. I'm gonna do less. Frogan streams like 3 times per week.
Nice.
And she gets tired doing that, which is like, how the fuck?
It's harder
you
than
get
your 9 to
tired from
5.
Streaming, literally all you do is sit and yap. Literally the easiest fucking job in the whole entire planet.
Yeah, but to be fair, sensitive society, you wouldn't get it. You don't do that. You talk over fake gameplay. You think you own these gloves, bro? I can immediately spot the fraud. I know you don't play CS. I know you're a console gamer. I know you didn't drop money on these gloves. Let's see let's see what he's rocking here. It looked like an emerald Bowie knife here.
Streaming, literally
let's
all
see.
You do is sit and yap. Literally the easiest fucking job in the whole entire planet. It's like, fine, take a day off. I don't know, maybe take 2 days off to reset, to focus, to lock in. But taking a week off when you're getting sued right now and you haven't raised...
Yeah, listen, buddy. All I'm going to say is don't bash being a React streamer. It's hard work. My back hurts. My mind hurts. It is worse than mining coal and harvesting oil and then refining said oil for pennies on the dollar in a third world country. And if you think that it isn't, think about it more. It was a Gamma Doppler Phase 4 idiots. It was a Bowie knife, though, you fucking jerk off. It literally is.
Raised anywhere close to the goal is a horrible idea. You cannot afford to take a week off. If anything, you need to be hustling every single day. As a matter of fact, let me go check the Frogan legal defense. She's 16% there and decided to take...
It's actually not that bad, to be honest. 16% isn't even that bad.
Check the Frogan.
It's kind of scary how high that is. I thought it would be 2%. Wait, she's raised 30 bands? Bro, are you serious? How much of that is going to DoorDash? Literally, you may as well have changed this website to redirect to a Cash App for the founder of DoorDash, because that's where it's going anyway.
16% there and decided to take a week off. At this point, the jokes
why?
Themselves. There's no fucking way you could be this stupid. Now, if I was getting sued, would I be taking the break? Absolutely not. You will not see sense taking the break like I did.
I mean, if I was getting sued, I would definitely take a break, bro. I'd flee the country.
A few days
change
ago,
my
we
name.
will be locked the fuck.
If I donate 10K, do you think she would sit on me? Very fucking demented question to ask me, but I would also say, yeah, she would.
Again, okay? The content will be pumping. I will be uploading like 6 times per day.
Oh, true. Yeah, you'd think that she'd outwork the lawsuit costs, but no, that just is not how she works. That's not how her brain
for
works.
Whatever reason thinks this is a good idea. Yeah, let me take a break in the middle of a lawsuit. Let me just chill. Let me go to Hawaii. It's like, and I actually responded to this tweet. I was quite supportive. I responded with, enjoy your break, queen. It is very much deserved.
Yes,
and so I just responded with, she deserves retirement for real.
Lego profile picture. That's actually, I'm not even joking. That is the most aura profile picture I've seen, I think, in weeks.
Based?
Based?
Instead of sensitive society, I should be known as
based, bro.
Wholesome.
She's
society.
based.
Maybe wholesome big chunk is Keanu Reeves society. Oh man, I'm actually losing my fucking mind every single day that passes. With that out of the way, now we can get into the, once again, Grammy Award winning, the A-Raps podcast, and where she talks about it more.
Imagine this.
Because I have one and you don't.
Okay. I'm out of the house and I get a DM.
Pause. Why is Frogan looking low-key kind of bad? Am I tripping? Is Ung tripping?
And I'm like, what?
Am I tripping?
Of the house and I get a DM.
Pause. Why is Frogan looking low-key kind of bad? Am I tripping?
I can hear the white noise in his background louder than ever.
Ung tripping?
And I'm like,
not for real though. She looking like a snack. Ooh.
What happened? Because I don't really go on the internet. I'm not really that terminally online
Yeah, I don't know about that
anymore.
A cap.
And then I'm like, what are you talking about? Yeah, I'm fine. And they're like, what's happening? And they linked me to a tweet that says Ethan Klein is suing Frogan.
I'm imagining.
And it was from the parody account.
Yeah.
So then I was like, oh, it's fake.
Why is he right,
And I sent
though?
them, I was like, oh, it's fake. They're like, no, it's real. And then they sent me the video. And I'm like, oh, it's real.
Yeah.
So I found out I was being sued by Ethan Klein at the same time everybody else found out.
Yeah.
Obviously, I really can't talk about it much. My lawyer team said to not talk about it.
So my lawyer team said not to talk about it. So I'm gonna talk about it. I sort of got these LA wannabe influencers.
Where did my pants just go?
They're like beyond stupid, all right? They somehow make me look fucking smart. If I'm getting sued and my lawyer is telling me not to talk about it,
Bro, you're Frogan's lawyer. You need to... Oh, I gotta be careful, but you know what I'm saying.
well, do I either A, talk about it, or B, listen to my lawyer?
Look
the
at
answer
my-
is pretty obvious here.
It's the first reverse look at my lawyer, dog. I'm going to jail. It's look at my client, dog. We ain't winning the case.
And the funny thing is that no one literally gives a fuck about this podcast. I mean, this podcast is going triple
The
plastic as I'm
Arabs.
speaking.
Triple plastic. Oh, holy shit, bro. I honestly think I'm gonna get more views on the gambling videos than this.
I mean, 1,000 views, 1,000 views. The only time she got views is when she
And
talked
she had motion, bro. She was getting like 50K likes on Twitter. I don't understand how this is like flopping so hard.
about the whole Ethan thing. I mean, that got 10K, which I know why they made this video,
Ooh,
because they knew it was
10K.
going to do well, and I get it. I get a good hustle. You know, I'm on that grind. And I love how a month ago,
If I convert to Islam, is there a chance, like, just out of RNG that I get an arranged marriage with Frogan?
she made this episode called The Last Time We Will Talk About Ethan. Ethan Klein is suing me. Guys, my lawyers advised me not to talk about this. So let me talk about it. Okay.
But, you know, I mean, people are being nice.
She
Um,
my
can I
little
push my
boo
GoFundMe?
thing.
I don't care. It's your fucking podcast. You know?
It's our podcast.
I don't give a shit.
Who is this fella, by the way? I don't know who this guy is or what his purpose is, but I don't know. Do better, bro.
It's
Go
our
ahead.
podcast.
Yeah, go check out the
Like your Palestine house looked like a pizza planet.
GoFundMe.
So, unfortunately, because I'm being asked for $150,000 in damages and attorney's fees, I have a GoFundMe.
Awkward. Doesn't
My
isn't
legal
it awkward
defense.
when that happens?
So, if
Whoopsies, it's 150 grand of damages. Huh, how does that happen?
you want to support me, the
Must
link
have been
is
the
in
wind.
the description. And if you've already donated, I appreciate it more than words can describe, because honestly, it's tedious, it's inconvenient, it's annoying, and that's basically the whole point of this
Yeah.
What?
entire lawsuit.
And I out of respect for Frogan's lawyers' wishes, I'm not gonna say anything either.
Holy shit, these people are boring. Like, I'm falling asleep.
Like you're getting sued, and the energy is literally like, okay, class, open at page 30. Can someone volunteer to read out loud? Bro, how is it so dead? How is it so oralist? You're getting sued. Let's get the... Come on, rile the chat up. I'm getting sued. Donate. It's anti-Muslim discrimination. Donate. Like, where's the hype? Hype some people up. Get them to send you some bread. Have you been hitting the Benjamin Netanyahu?
Here, like, it's like 9 a.m. I'm like out here hustling, you know, wake up, and this is my 9 to 5. But holy shit, after hearing this person speak for like 30 seconds, I need like 5 different Red Bulls and 5 different monsters.
Literally.
Probably some cocaine to, you know, get me going, because ain't no fucking way these people are this boring. It should be illegal to be this boring, quite frankly. And I will be suing Frogan.
Has anyone thought about the fact that the phrase "quite frankly" had to have come from a stand-up gentleman named Frank who was always honest? Was so honest that a word was made from his name. To be honest was to be like Frank. It was to be frank. Frankly. Actually, so aura. That's so frank. That's so frank of you. It should just be a positive thing. It doesn't even have to be honest, bro. If you're frank as fuck, like, you're just awesome. Yo, that's my homie. He's frank as fuck. Guys, am I a frank type of streamer? Am I a frank streamer?
And this random fucking guy for being boring. I'm suing for damages, all right? I want at least $500,000 for wasting 30
Like, Sense is such a frank channel.
seconds of my fucking time. Truth be told, I think Ethan is based for this. I think these people need to be taught a lesson. And sometimes this is the only way people learn.
I feel like
Nailed it, by the way.
I'm reading a schizo post every fucking time I see him type.
Yeah, it's crazy. But
Damn, that's crazy.
yeah, there you have it. So if you came
Bro, I can hear the AC, dude. How?
here to watch this big response on it, once again, we are not talking about that loser. We're just not talking about it. We said it in several episodes. We're not talking about him.
Yeah, I don't. No, he's not worth it,
dude.
Yeah.
We're not gonna talk about him, guys. We're not gonna talk about him. We made a chapter specifically for Ethan Klein, and we also put Ethan Klein in the thumbnail, and we also put Ethan Klein in the title. But we're not gonna talk about him. We're better than that. But we're still going to talk about him and use him as a main talking point for the podcast because no one gives a fuck about us and we need clout and money because Frogan is getting sued. But
dude, I'm a
don't
big
care,
Arabs fan.
We're not going to talk.
My Spotify Wrapped, my top podcasts: Arabs After Dark, Arabs Reloaded, Arabs Extra, and Arabs Patreon Extended Cut. Yeah.
About him. But we will, but we won't. Stop. Please just be real with your fucking intent here.
I agree.
I don't care about him, dude. We
haven't talked about him in forever either.
Yeah, and
so.
you know what? I'm gonna practice that self-control as well. Who? You know?
I mean,
good try.
I don't want to sound like the nerd emoji being like, technically guys, technically guys, you talked about him back to back a month ago. Stop this fucking, I'm better than him. I have no idea who Ethan is. Who? This is not a person that you could be like, who? This is not some fucking small streamer with like 2K followers. This is Ethan Klein, right? And I'm not even here to dick ride, but like, holy shit. You are not him, pal. You are not him.
Who?
Exactly.
This nobody? Like, come on. Whatever.
Listen, he has like 5 million subs.
The spirits remain high.
It's even the hate ones, especially the hate ones.
You've seen that, right? Isn't it insane?
The ones who are hate donating to you. Good.
What?
Good. That's all I got.
Wait, okay, hold on a second.
Hate watch.
So they're hate donating, like they're sending money and then they're attaching a mean comment to it. Wait, that's actually hilarious. Wait. Let me send $2 to Frogan and then be like, this is 10% of the price of a pizza. Astaghfirullah.
Just stick around for a little while. Or actually, you know what? Get off, dude. If you came here to hate watch us, can you just leave? You're tanking our views. Please, get the fuck out of here.
No, it's crazy because,
Wait, what?
It's so easy to blame everyone. It's a hit or sort tanking our views.
That.
It's like, buddy, amigo.
Oh,
my
snap.
friend.
Yo, sensitive society ain't even white, bro. But you know when someone says, listen here, buddy, they gonna say some true shit.
And no one gives a fuck about you or your podcast.
Listen, Buster.
You are not in a position
Listen,
to be
Joker.
acting like this. I have no idea who you are.
Thin
I've had
ice.
enough of this fucking soy-ass guy. I need to
too.
go to the comment section. Usually people aren't fat, ugly, and a shitty person. You really hit all three. Damn. Calling Ethan a nobody while literally being a nobody who is only known because of Ethan is so hilarious. Who the hell is this dude anyway? He's literally a nobody. Nobody even knows your name, dude. The most cringe-worthy podcast I have ever had the misfortune of seeing. It feels like this podcast has like taken off 10 years off my life. And now instead of dying at 35, I'm going to die at 25. So I might die today. So this is one of my favorite comments of all time. I hope you get PTSD every time you hear Ethan. My lawyer team informed me Frogan is going broke for live.
Me personally, when I hate somebody, I do everything in my power to avoid them.
Yeah.
I mute them. I block them.
They don't hate you. They love you. They just want your attention bad.
Dude, this guy's so fucking corny. Holy fuck. I guess Frogan doesn't like me that much because I haven't been blocked by Frogan. Let's see if I'm blocked yet. No, I'm not blocked. Maybe one day. Dishonest, scummy misrepresentation of the facts. But what do you expect from people who consistently defended terrorism? I'm gonna drop a like for that one. As a matter of fact, let me show some love to the people here in the comment section. There we go. I'm liking some of your comments. Hopefully this gets me into heaven for being a good person.
Okay.
Jabba Hutt, I have approved your McDonald's application.
Banger video. Well, I don't know how she's gonna pretend like, oh, he's a nobody. Hey, who even is Ethan Klein? I've never heard of him. He's only suing me, and I'm raising literally hundreds of thousands of dollars to get money for it. But who is he? I've never heard of him.